This is Prometheus giving you another live ranked gameplay. Going to be using the Jets as my offense and defensive playbook. Just came off of a tough head-to-head game ranked with the Jets. Went down to overtime. Ended up giving up a final score to my opponent. I settled for 3 points, and then he came back and drove the ball down to the end zone and was able to go ahead and win the game. So he was a very good guy, a very good player. He basically made a lot of adjustments off the line. He broke my defenses down. I was able to go ahead and get a few good stops, but it's definitely a game you should watch. It's one of the longer games because there was a lot of passing in the game, and it was basically a big shootout. So we're going to go into draft champions now. A little bit more of an even playing field, holes on both offense and defense. I'm going to be using, once again, the single back ace, pistol strong slot, gun bunch weak, and then the gun spread Y slot on offense. And on defense, I'll be using the 34 pinch sting, the 34 solid trio sky zone, also the 44 split close, and then split, and then also the nickel 335 wide Sam strong safety blitz. Alright, so we're going to go against Coach Dave 44. That's my team that just popped up. He's got Blunt, Munoz, and I didn't see the last player, so he's got a fairly good running back with a 92 overall. I'm going to have to make sure I go ahead and stop him, but I do actually have a fairly good defense. I've got basically all of my positions taken care of. Kicking off to my opponent, so I'm going to be getting the ball in the second half. And this game is actually Chicago against Chicago, so it's going to be fairly hard to see our players because they got the same helmets. There's not a very distinguishing difference in the color of the jerseys. So let's go ahead. He comes out 3 wide. Go into the 335 wide. Base is going to be the 3 Sam splits, and then I'm just going to go into cover 3 buzz. Yeah, good play. Did a little drag, and there was a crossing route over the top. Doesn't hurry up, so that's actually good. So play action post was the base play that he actually chose. Wow, broken a tackle right there, but I had a defender actually came down into that area, so that worked out for me right there. He got the pressure off. I knew he was going to go the corner route on the far side, and actually brought a man out there to go ahead and defend it. All right, so he's going to be in a passing situation right here. I'm going to go ahead and jump into just a man blitz, which would be the DB strike. Wow. Good play. Really, really good play right there. Went with the pressure. I don't know if he blocked 6. Okay, so he went with verticals. So I probably should have went with a different play. So we'll just go ahead and jump into a different play here. We're going to go into, let's go into over. And we're going to do the sting. Pinch is our base. I'm going to go into cover 2. And the cover 2 just came off that block, so he doesn't have a good blocking wide receiver off the edge right there. So that's just one thing to remember. Now he's going to go back into cover 3, or actually into a 3 wide receiver set, and we're going to go into nickel again. And he's working it to 80. 80 is his tight end, so his tight end's been getting all the action right there. And he got the pressure off the edge right there. He was looking at the zones and able to go ahead and switch things up against him. So he's going to punt the ball, and I'm going to go into quarters here. So he takes it into the end zone. I get it out to the 20. So huge stop for me right there. Able to go ahead and stop my opponent. All right, so let's go into our base formation, which is going to be single back ace. And we're going to come out in a stretch, and we're going to flip the play. And good pursuit right there. Only able to get the edge. My tight end didn't block very good for me on that particular play. So 2nd and 11, not a good situation to be in. We're going to go into gun. We're going to go into gun bunch, and we're going to do the Jets. Go stick. Then just didn't get rid of the ball quick enough. I looked to the right side, and basically that defender was shadowing it. I decided to go ahead and hit over the middle. I just couldn't get rid of the ball. So we're going to go ahead and stay with this particular play again. And he might be coming with some pressure. And good play by his defensive back. They actually fell back into coverage. They actually nickel dog 2. I mean, I'm not going to give him a short field. I'm not going to give him guaranteed points. I was able to go ahead and get a couple stops against him, so I'm going to go ahead and kick the ball away. Not a very good start. 3 and out is not good at all. He shut down my run, and that was just not good to start off at all. So let's just go ahead. All right, so I got the ball down onto the 36 yard line. And he does a crossing route again once with that tight end. So that seems to be his player he likes to go to is his tight end. I've got to go ahead and make sure I'm stopping his first read with his tight end. And just stuffed that run right there. Wow, nice play by my linebacker to go ahead and stop that. Actually, he has actually had a good read. He had plenty of time to get rid of the ball. So 3rd and 12, he's probably going to go back into a passing formation here. I'm going to go ahead and light him up with another blitz. And a huge play by my defensive back. I actually got off my man. So he's going to punt the ball again. All right, so good kick by him. My defensive back did not get back far enough. So we're going to go into pistol. We're going to just try to go ahead and hit him with a fullback belly. But what we're going to do is we're going to put a dual twin halfback situation and try to hit him with a fullback belly. I shouldn't have hurried up here. That was a bad decision. Still a bad decision. All right, so just hit him on the inside with that fullback belly just to make him think about it. So I was able to go ahead and pick up 5 yards on that particular play. He went into cover 2. Let's go into Y slot, and let's hit him with another run here. So we're going to hit him with the fullback power. I'm going to go inside zone primarily because I can't wait for the auto motion to happen. Able to pick up some tough yards underneath like that. So you went into a cover 2 buster, so that's a hybrid coverage that not a lot of people pick. And just another bad series right there. I'm not going to get a push off the offensive line. I'm tempted to go for it, but I'm going to punt the ball. This is definitely not the way I wanted to start this series. I've been trying to establish the run a little bit better, and so far this has not worked out the way I wanted it to. So I'm going to probably jump back into the single back ace and try to pass out of that formation, and maybe do some inside runs. So let's go ahead and punt. Not good. I can't keep giving this guy the ball back. But we did burn a full quarter, so worst case scenario, he gets a touchdown or a score. I get the ball back in the second half. All right, so he's got the ball on the 10-yard line. He's got 3 timeouts, a minute 52 to basically go to the distance against me. And I'm assuming he's going to essentially try to go ahead and there you go. So he tries running. I don't know why he did that. Good read. Good read. Same guy again. He's going to get a touchdown against me. Oh, God, that was a huge play right there. Actually came with a blitz off that side, I believe, but he did pull a guy out of the way, so that's a huge play right there. And a little crossing route again. So he's at me in the seam and actually hit me with a crossing route again. Man, I gave up a huge play. 2 defensive series where I went ahead and stopped them and actually give the ball back to him on 3 and outs. So my offense is very flat so far. I've been trying to get more running going, so I might just have to ditch the running game and just go back into go into an all-out passing game. Primarily because I didn't draft any offensive linemen, and my running back is actually not that bad, but that was a huge play for me. So I got to make sure I go ahead and keep moving the ball against this guy. I almost threw an interception. I threw it to the wrong guy. I literally hit the wrong button. Going to corner strike. There you go. You didn't stay in bounds. You didn't get out of bounds. Do verticals. I'm going to go the other way with this. And got a nice huge play right there. Going to go ahead and take a timeout. So I catch the ball deep, just lob streaked him, and I was able to go ahead and catch it over safety. So that was a huge play right there to go ahead and get a nice little completion. So we're going to go back into tight end Jets, a Jets double trade. And just a bad pass. Curse was actually head position, and he didn't rocket catch at all. So didn't get rid of the ball the correct way right there. So let's go into gun-wise slot. I'm going to do the play action motion. I'm going to take another timeout here. Stay in the play action motion. And threw right into coverage. The defender was floating up, and I tried to force it to the next level, and that is a huge play right there. Totally screwed up. The check down was there, and I actually tried to force it up, and the defender just kept floating up. That was just a bad decision. Should have either went ahead to the deep post on the backside. So now he's going to go ahead and settle right here. And he doesn't take a timeout right there. He just rolled off with the quarterback, giving me the ball back, down by score. I gave up some points with a bad decision. I just wanted to go ahead and jump in that play, and I'm just forcing some of these plays just to go ahead and jump into them. So I need to settle down into an offense that's going to be more efficient for me, primarily because I'm making this more of a game than it has to be. So I'm going to go into single back ace, and I'm going to try to do some inside runs, and then I'll do the inside zone as my outside run, and then just go ahead and settle in after that. So there we go. So Wilson gets the ball up to 25 for me. Go back into single back ace. 0-1 trap is going to be the base play I'm going to call. Do tight end seams here. There you go. So nice play, but that defensive back actually took a nice bite on that. A huge bite. There you go. So just a little pass lead underneath. And that safety just came biting down, taking away the edge. So I had to run into the line because the edge was taken away by safety. And I did not mean to do that. All right, so now this is going to hurt me. I clicked on a button. I was forced to go ahead and take a timeout against this guy. It wasn't something I wanted to do, but I had to do that primarily because I didn't want to go ahead and lose a down and distance on that. Drop pass. Ball got out too fast. That was the right read, right throw, but just didn't get out quick enough. So I'm getting myself in some serious trouble right now. I'm going to have to actually go ahead and go for it. And this is not turning out the way I wanted it to. And a defensive back made a play on the ball. I actually did a pass lead down. All right, so I'm going to start imploding right now if I don't make a play in this particular series. This is getting really, really ugly right now. All right, so I got a free play there because he ran off sides. So I'm going to accept it. Get it? Son of a bitch! Ah, man. Bad passes so far. But stop! Don't get stupid here. I'm still in this game. Huge play right there. My defensive back actually made a huge play. I don't know what transpired on that, but I'm actually still in this game. It's just amazing that I'm still in this game. I've been playing so butt ugly with this scheme. I haven't been making right reads. I haven't been getting blocked with my offensive line at all. So there you go. So able to go ahead and pick up some yards. All right, so I'm gonna have to stay with the inside run. This outside run is not working for my team, and I can't get my playbook to come up. So this is biting into my time. Let's do the full back belly. There you go. So fullback belly worked pretty well for me right if he was in a zone. There you go. So Kurt's able to go ahead and make a catch for me right there on the backside. It's about time. Go back into single back belly. You're just going to have come out with just the base halfback dive because it's the only thing that's working for this offensive line right now. And I stayed in the pocket. It didn't fall back enough. I was anticipating that pass, and he hits me with the sting pinch. Crazy. All right, so I'm down by a touchdown. This game is over with unless I score. I can't just settle for 3 points here. I actually have to go ahead and get a score. And he's going to leave the hole open for me. And I got it. This comes with a power O play action. And I'm able to go ahead and get a touchdown right there. Staying in this game, I've been playing terrible on offense. I really haven't settled in on this offensive line. I haven't figured out how to do things yet. And this guy, basically, I need to go ahead and get a stop to stay in this game. But I stopped him twice already, and he's definitely not going to pump the ball back to me. So I'm going to have to stop him 4 times. To basically get the ball back or at least get an interception. So I got a lucky break on the interception, but the offense has just been very, very flat. I'm not making correct reads. I'm not getting rid of the balls back quickly, and this is not working out so well for me right now. All right, so I got him down on the 23-yard line. Let's see what type of set he comes out. It comes out 3 wide. We're going to go back into the nickel wide defense. We're going to come out in San Juan blitz. And a good play by my defensive back right there. He pulled everybody down. Wow. I was actually playing that guy right there, and he threw the ball to me anyways. Hit it with pressure, and the pressure must have got picked up. They actually had a running back blocking, so. Good read. Came off to the pressure off the left-hand side. So now I'm running into some serious situations right now where I need to go ahead and get a stop against this guy. And he's going into a running set. And he's able to go ahead and pick up a first down. And I'm starting to run out of time. I got to get a stop. Oh, God damn it. All right, see, that's where that burnt timeout is going to kill me right there. Yeah, he's able to go ahead and get off that play. I gotta send some serious heat against this guy right now. I don't really have any kind of an answer right now. I'm screwed. That's what you got to. That's why in these particular games you got to go ahead and capitalize on your opportunities against people, because I had my opportunities against this guy and I screwed him up. All right, so 3rd and 1. He's probably going to go ahead and run the ball. And I think I stopped him short. Smart play is to go ahead and kick the field goal, and that's what he's going to do. So, able to go ahead and score another touch, or kick a field goal against me, leaving me with a minute 13 left. I'm going to have to go ahead and jump into the gun bunch weak set. This offense is not working as efficiently as I wanted to in this particular series. I just haven't been able to go ahead and get a very efficient offense. I've had a couple drop passes, but I've also made some mistakes too. I'm going to let this ball go into the 25-yard line, because all I need is about 50 yards, and that gets me into field goal range myself. I'm going to go back into the gun sets. I'm going to do bunch weak, and I'm going to come out of the jet switch. There you go. So that play, because it was man coverage, it gets that break with that little seam route, able to pick up a good chunk of change, 20 yards right there on that one play. And he came with some pressure off the edge right there, and my crossing route couldn't get over fast enough. So he did a blitz off the edge like that. Now I've got time to go ahead and take a shot over the top. Did I keep it in? Did I keep it in? Nope, that was not in bounds. And that corner route's just getting exposed right there. There you go. So he just keeps giving me the corner routes, and I've just got myself down to the field goal range, and now I have an opportunity to beat this guy. So hopefully I don't implode, because he's just giving me what I want underneath basically this route. So keeps giving me the outside. He's going back in coverage right there. So I've got 46 seconds left against this guy, and he went into the sting pinch zone. So that's, man, I can't believe that he's not doing anything. I have to stay with the outside type stuff. Get outside. All right, so just working the clock, working down to the 7-yard line, picked up 6 yards, and a nice little timeout right here. Oof, I almost threw in the coverage right there. I got a lucky break on both of those plays right there. He jumps into marble. And I threw right into coverage. His safety, this safety's been causing me problems the entire time, and I blew this freaking game. I threw right into coverage, and the safety in a purple comes out of nowhere to go ahead and make that play right there. So, man, I'm not making bad choices. I'm making some bad choices on this particular scheme. You know, but that's why I show you the games, guys. I show you these games so you can see that some of these schemes work and some don't. So, you know, once again, I don't cherry pick my games. I made some bad decisions on this one, just really bad decisions. But I had my opportunity. Once again, I had an opportunity against the last opponent, blew it in overtime, and had another opportunity in this game and blew this at the very end, just because I didn't have any kind of a play to go and get the ball into the end zone. So flat offense, very flat offense. I had my opportunity, had the ball in the end zone. I could have kicked a field goal, but I figured I needed to go for it. I didn't want to get this guy in overtime just because my offense and my defense was very flat. But you know, that's why I post these games. I post these games so you guys can see firsthand. There's some advantages and disadvantages of these particular offensive schemes. Some of them work very well, some others don't. I wasn't able to run the ball very effectively outside of a few different running plays. And the gun bunch weak is not a formation I use a lot. So using that scheme and using that concept was something that was new to. But he switched into marble defense, and I was waiting for the backside slant, but that safety just came out of nowhere to go ahead and make that interception. And actually, that play right here was basically key. So to my subscribers, I hope you guys appreciate these games, these posts where I don't cherry pick my games and I post you all the games I'm playing against. This is not a good way to go ahead and start this series. So if I lose another game, I'm going to jump into Play Now, a ranked game, to try to go ahead and pull off a victory with this game. But you know, there's some good gem plays in here, but not all these plays are great. So you can see some of the things, but my progressions aren't there yet. So thanks a lot. Until next time.